Let me check. Mic testing 1 2 1 2. Okay. So let me check. We are live. So welcome back to our channel. Just a second. Today it's been too late, but no issue. So we are practicing. Started practicing. Let me just check. Yeah. Welcome back to our. It's audible clearly. So today we started with a little bit new type. Today we are leveling up and we are using ChatGPT here. So for practice session. So for better reasoning and better understanding, we have been little upgraded. So let's just see what is us today's question. So we are try to implement all the concept that we understand and learn in the low level designing with the additions to DOM. So we together mix, we have a real time progress we can assume and we can check our capabilities, how we have been good at DOM as well as system design program. So let's start. Okay, we will take as a working as a real product. Will be a senior reviewer after his submissions. Okay. So rules for the forward, one challenge at a time, no hint unless you ask. Okay, we will not getting a hint this time. Write a production quality code using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. No framework. Okay, got it. Feel free to organize your files, how index dot. Okay, okay. After submit. Okay, got it. So today's challenge one is demissable toast notification. Okay, demissable toast notification is our today's practice question. So difficulty level is basic concept. We are capturing our DOM manipulation, event handling, closures, and timers. Okay, let's see how we can handle this thing. So you are building a small notification system for a web application. When a user performs an action like saving a document, the app should display temporary toast message. Okay, so let's just first of all copy this concept thing. So we will be reminding ourselves that these are the concept and we have to manage this thing. Okay. Just a second. Let me just fix this before starting the thing left of the screen. Okay. And okay. Um, okay, just a second. I need the question also on the right side. Okay, now we have been fixed here. Just for few seconds. Right side and here we have the left side. So now we have been settled up. Okay, now let's continue. So what is the question is scenario, you are building a small notification system for a web application. Okay, got it. Requirement, UI, create a button show notification. Okay, let's have a basic thing, create a main and here we have a button. Okay, show notification. So let's just have a data. Okay, so show notifications data has been run. Let's copy this. Could we implement here? Yeah. Okay, so we have a button also. An empty container where notifications will appear. Okay, create a button. UI requirement is a button and an empty container where buttons will be appear. Okay, let's have a container here. So ID is a container. We have been created container and this container will having all the notifications. Okay. For now we are avoiding CSS because we are just want to start a thing. Okay. Let's have H1 here. Okay, not H1 here, rather than we'll put here uh, all notifications listed below. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, good. So let's go next. Behavior. Every click button should create a new notifications. Each notification should notification 1, notifications 2, notifications 3. Okay, got it. Understood. Have a close button. Okay, having a close button too. Let's have a button close Okay, we have a close button too, show button and a close button. Automatically disappears after 3 seconds. Have a close button automatically disappear after 3 seconds. If a user clicks close, remove it immediately. Okay, closing one notification must not affect the another notification. Okay, so we are having today a full-fledged question, basic micro questions related to system design, so we can understood how we have to figure it out with the real world programming. So till then we are practicing with the code space in the programming level. Now we are at the coding development level where we are actually seeing how we can implement our system design understanding and other concepts of understanding related to JavaScript topics in our real world application. Okay. So we have a multiple fun requirements in a multiple notifications can exit at the same time. Okay, these are the requirements. Each notifications manage its own time independently. Okay, okay, okay. Just a second. We have a viewer and he has asked a question. Um, I'm fresher and confused to choose stack. Okay, Blasty Bob. First of all, I recommend you to learn about some languages like if whatever you like about like JavaScript, TypeScript, or Python or any other language, Java, which will you will know about the programming stuff and the basics type of a DSA level. So I don't mean the DSA the exact actually the full DSA. By DSA I mean you understand the how the programming works, how the basic object oriented programming works, how looping works, indexing, string, array. These all the things are working. When you have been understand, after then you can choose any of the language that you prefer. If you go with a Java, then you can move forwards and understand the more implement about Java, Spring Boot, and any others thing like Java Enterprise. You are having this type. Other than this, if you are want to understand about the Munstack, interested in Munstack. Munstack is basically full of JavaScript technology. Here you have React, MongoDB, Express, other things. So we are also having in the JavaScript as a various options you have. You have Munstack, MeanStack, and others available. Vue, you can use Vue.js. So we are having a lot of plenty of data. But first of all, I recommend you master any of a language that you prefer, that you understand, and easy to use grab up. So when you understand one language, you can go any language because all of them has a similar type of a variable, similar type of a concept. Just there will be a syntactical changes. So yeah, try. First of all, everyone, I have also seen most of the people are going with web development. So they focus on more about JavaScript and they focus on MERN stack, then switch to min stack like this. So first of all, I will be telling you, suggest try to go with the best programming language and master that. And you have choose a path which you have interested. You are invested in programming or interested in web development or Android development. Choose wisely. You have lots of you can share your preference in our comment section. So we will love to see that. So let's back to a question. Multifunctional requirements, multiple choice can exist at the same time. Each notifications manage its own timer independently. If a notification is manually closed before 3 seconds, it must not attempt to remove itself again and again. Okay. New notifications should appear above older ones. Okay, so we are having certain requirements also. DOM requirements do not fill the notification using inner HTML plus one. Okay. Create an element using DOM API such as document, append, prepend, remove. Okay. Code quality, write the code as it is going to production. Meaningful variable function names, reusable functions, small reusable functions, avoid global variables wherever possible. Okay. After example, three dots like this. Notification one, notification two, notification one, two, three. Okay. What I will review: correctness, job manipulations, event handling, closures, time management. Okay. So it will be a little bit tough for us because we didn't have any of the hint how we are going to start. Mm-mm-mm. We are having closures and timer. The concepts are, so we are given a hint as a concept. DOM manipulating, event handling, closures, timer, setting time concepts. Okay, so let's understand how we can figure it out. Mm, so overall, we understand we have to create a something notifications. Okay. Okay, just a break. Viewer has asked again. So my friend Plastic Boy has asked Bob, I mean, friends tell me OneStack is overcrowded, Java has no job for freshers, and Python has only AIML and DS not opening for web dev. It's not like that. It will always be the overcrowded, but not for those who are having a skills. If you understand and you have the actual skills, so you will be figuring out. And one thing is, remember, you will always be learning at the coding. When you enter the coding domain, you will have to understand, you have to always update yourself. Currently, I am working at some place where I was started as a MERN stack, but in that role, I didn't just stop in the MERN stack. Apart from that, we are working on the edge cut top industries level product. What we say, industry level productions things stack, like we are working on the Next.js, which is of advanced versions of the working. So next also working on the Next.js. So this was the things that apart from the MERN stack, so I just understand how the programming works. So after then we have been discussing, after that I try to do the some Python and working on the Python AI models, LLM models, how the RAG applications has been built. So it was not meant to be overcrowded. It is overcrowded because everyone is try to is interesting and they find it's easy to learn, but not everyone is disciplined. Not everyone is trying everyday efforts. So if you can give the everyday efforts, you have a discipline, if you have urge to learn about more thing, and why interestingly you crazy outly you drive the practice session, so you will have a great journey, my friend. Just show the spirit and do what you think you love. Just learn how you can flow with the rhythm, because everything matter is rhythm. It's not whether you start from 0 or you start from 10, or it's among the peoples it's already overcrowded. It's always you. If you need, you can be. So try it, whether you choose MERN stack or Java or Python. Everything is jobs and fulfilled. Now you can see the TCS and Wipros again hiring. They are hiring on the Java role. They were hiring on the Python role. So there is a lot of things, but always know, you can't stuck. If you learn something, you can't tell that, okay, I have learned this, now I will be having enough. There is a no enough, there is a no limit. You have to always be practice and updated yourself. So do we are doing here. We have understanding of a good understanding of a MERN stack, Next.js, and other Python, AIML, and RAG applications. But are we are practicing and try to giving practice sessions, and try us to discussing all other members and practicing, so that we can have an understand of a system design. Apart from system designs, we will want to see how the packages can be created by scratch. Although AI agents can create all the stuff, but we want to know how we can create it that. And then once we know about all this stuff, we can also try and create some automations thing and in-house productions. Rather than using integrating something, we want to create our own AI models from scratch. So how this will be possible? So I'm interesting about more about this. And what about else? Only AI, ML, and DS not opening for web development. It is not. It is just a myth. If you learn about the DSA, you will having a great opportunity, because you have having a great catch. And when you understand the DSA, it will be more easy to you perform the web development, because when you understand the basic concepts of the detailing in while you come on the web, you can have a many better code, optimized code you can write. So let's practice. And one thing I will be more focused, be disciplined a person, because I also not a disciplined person. I am trying to be disciplined and create a discipline and a journey to myself also. And I encourage also other also join us in our live session, share your queries, share your discussion, share your ideas in our community section. In YouTube we have a community section where you can share your post or something that you want to share with us. We will love to see you and encourage you and support you. So yeah, that's it. Let's back to the questions. And it's always be overcrowded, just you have to figure it out yourself, and you will be too. I'm sure, blast you, but you will figure it out. So yeah, let's back what it is. And for now, we have to figure it out the question, because today we are not having any hint. That is the most tricky part. And we are have to figure it out from scratch. We have to create our own classes. We are have to own figure out. For now, we are not focusing on the classes. We are focusing on the concept like DOM manipulation, event handling, and closures and timers. So this is a little bit complex, but let's start. Let's just see functional implement. So how we can fix it? Because I'm a little bit blank. I need a startup point. Let's create a function first of all. Function is a multiplication notifications. Behavior. Every click of a button should create a new notifications. Each notifications. Okay. Uh, hmm, okay. Sorry, just waiting second. Again, we are a friend has asked something. Let's address that first. I want a campus placement and I am choosing a tier 3 college, so Monstack I can choose. Yeah, you can choose Monstack, but one thing I just want to convey you that the normal projects like you create weather app or to do app, it will not like working. Whether you create some great portfolio and some great websites, they will also not help you. You have to do some live projects, do some freelancing, do some NGOs work, create them a website which helps. They have a LLM in that, they have a chatbot in that. Solve the real world problems, not just integrating a AI with that and say, yeah, we have integrated a AI and this is a website which is working, which will help. Try to solve their problems, address their problems, how you can solve their problems. If some donations issue, how the people can understand, how can they generate a system where they can see a live updates every time. Create some dashboards, create some websites where they can manage their all the stuff, the digital marketing and other stuff. And try to engage with the NGOs, help them create them, so they will provide you certificate also. So it will be helpful for you also. You will get a certificate, you will get a experience. Also you can work with a team there, so you can have a group collaborations. You can use AI address and create them and give them, help them. Also try to find some freelancing stuff. So the freelancing, it's not so easy. You have to first address the problem and solve, because nowadays everyone can create a software. You have the emergent, right? Emergent creates give you the exact thing. Here comes, you have to think out of the box, which means out of the concept, just not just a website or applications. You have to solve the address the problem and solve it. How you can solve that? So that will be creating that portfolio, that's journey will surely place you your placement. Because recruitment will can see, okay, yeah, this person has been at worked with the real world problems, real peoples, handle clients, team management, communication skill and leadership skill, like this. having a real time skills will surely affect you and raise you out from the give you a limelight, and you can hire easily, get hired from the place campus placement. Yeah, that's all. um, that's bad. Yeah, listening like this thing sometimes it feels, yeah, you have done, you can say that. But really, when I was in the struggling period, I also thinking like that. Yeah, it's a little bit hard. Yeah, you are right. You can say that thing, but it's hard for us. But actually, when we do something and follow in a discipline, it will be more easy for us. It's take little time and little pain for us, but at the end, you will got sure. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Blastibai, for joining us and supporting us and sharing your queries to us. We love to see your queries. Let's get back to a question. So what we are having, DOM manipulation. I'm a little bit confusing. Uh, let's ask them a little bit sequence. For now, can you give a start point to us so we figure out all the things from scratch by us. So little bit getting a starting point from it. Okay. After then we will be continuing. Starting point, create a structure project, done. Create an HTML page, content, done. Script.js, select a button. Okay. Let's start with the DOM manipulation first of all. Okay. We have a select a button. Button. Const button. Which button? We have a two button here, right? One is close and another is okay. Let's have a close button equals to document dot query selector equals to, in this we will be selecting close. We have a button, right? Class dot close. Okay, and this button will be having a class uh, show. Okay, so let's have this. We having a document dot show, sorry, dot close, and here we are having a const uh, open show button. Okay, document dot query, sorry, query selector, and here we are having a dot show button. Okay, let's just check this. Okay, first of all, change the view section for now. Yeah, it will be words. Okay, console.log close button comma show button. Okay, let's just check, do we are in the right format. Uh, Console, yeah, we are on the right button. Mm, so let's move to the next thing. We have a don't much you attach link, click event listener to the button. Click event listener to the button, don't think about the notification yet, just making sure the button is clicking. Okay, let's create a thing. What we understood is we have to check event listener. Attach a event listener. How we are going to create a event listener? A little bit confused. Just asking it. How to create a event listener? Working with React, it's a little bit forgot you all the things event listener in JS with the DOM. Sometimes it's happened you forgot the stuff. But okay, so what we do is element dot add event listener targets the DOM node you watch. Okay, element having a show button dot add event listener event and a function. This is the base structure that we will be going to use. Uh, okay. Other than we didn't need anything, right? Let's just see. Okay, add event a text content. Okay, this is a event name. Click. Okay. Got it. Understood. So let's move forward. I think charging is too less. Just a second. I'm coming with the charging up so we can continue and smoothly. Okay, so back again. Let's start our practice. Continue with the solving question. So today we have been a little bit started late due to some uncertain uh, possibilities. So let's continue. And we are back again. So what we are having now in the questions, we have to create a event listener. So how we are going to create it? Element is having a show button, close button, show button. We are like first close button dot add event listener, and in this event we are having a click. Okay, after that we have a callback function. So like something this. So what we have the function is doing here. Function so working is about button clicked. Okay, so if it is event is a click, we will console.log, not confirm console.log button clicked. Okay, button clicked. So button has been clicked here. Apart from this, let's have we have been completed. Select a button container. Okay, select a container. We have been select a container. Select a notification container. Okay, so we can show the container. Attach step 2 is JavaScript. Select a button. Select the notification container. Okay, we are having a notification container, right? Let have a name is a notification container. Container. Okay. Can we copy this? Yeah. It's going to be easy to copy this, right? Constant notification container. Right? Document dot query selector. Query selector and test. Does it a class? No, it's a ID. So whenever you're selecting an ID, make sure you add the hashtag first of all. After that, you select. Other than this, you can if your classes, so if you're creating a classes, so make sure you added a dot. Okay. So what we are doing, we are trying to practicing all the concepts that we have learned. In today's practice session, we are creating a real world example, a real world web applications kind of, which is having a notifications related stuff, in which we are covering a concept of DOM manipulation, event handling, closures, and timers. So here we are also trying to how we can optimize the code. We are learning about how we can optimize code and efficiently by performing with the OOPS concept, which is object oriented programming. Here, apart from that, JavaScript is not object oriented, but we will try to learn system design. Okay, so back to our focus. We have been closed button. Rather, when it has a close button, it will have also have a show button here. Let's add the event listener here. So it needs a two parameter. First is the event, which is we will be click, and other is a callback function. Okay, so created callback function. Just we are console.logging, nothing else. Button clicked, uh, close button clicked, and here show button clicked. Okay, so let's just check how it's working. Close button clicked, show button click. Okay, events are working fine. Uh, okay, let's go to the next thing. We are having, you just check this notification container. Is it working properly or not? Notification, okay, button. Yeah, just see notifications container. Yeah, it's working fine. Let's have another thing. Step 3, once the click is working, ask yourself when the button is clicked, what DOM elements need to be created. Okay, so here we have to use our brain. Currently, we are asking for a startup point and we got a startup point. Now we have to use our curiosity, our understanding, and figuring out what we can do. Okay. Once the click is working, ask yourself when the button is clicked, what DOM element needs to be created. Okay, so when the button is clicked, show notification. Uh, Show notification. Select the button, select the notification container, attach a play button. Mm, 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 mm. Show notifications, it will be not show. Add here. Let's create an add button also. For okay, let's create a add add. So we have been created an add button. Uh, for now, let's do this add button. We have done add button here, and when the button is clicked, right? This is click. So in this container, we should add a notification. So what we are meant to say with this, when we add it, after three buttons click. Okay, so when a button is been clicked, so notification has been occurred and stored here, right? So for that, what we have to do, so go here, add button. Okay, when an add event list is here, click. So first of all, we give a parameter click. So what it will be do, it's a certain kind of when button has been clicked. So it's going to be create a div here, right? So how can we create const div div notification equals to uh, create element. So let's just see how we are going to forward. uh, to think about, do I need a div, do I need a button inside it, do I need a text now? Yeah, how do we will connect it? Draw a drawn tree on a paper if it helps. So here I think we are having an excellent draw, right? Yeah, we are downloaded. So let's create a file. Note.excelidre. So yeah, this here the VS Code here in extension Excalibur, which exactly like Excalibur website. So we are trying to prepare a mental note for us can analyze. So what is our code thing is we are having a this is a notification. Yeah. It's a little bit odd, right? Uh, sure. Can be little bit stupid, yeah. So we are going to perform this thing. So this is a notification thing center we are having, and we want add. We have a add button right here. We have a button add, so which is a add. So when we click it, so a notification box is created. So for that we have to select this notification, right? So this notification does be created. Yes, we have a notification container. Do we select a notification container? Yeah. So what we will do is select your notifications. So what I mean, select this notification and create inside this element. Okay. For that, first we have to create an element also. How do we create an element? How do we create an element here? Create element. Okay, we have a thing. Create element dot. mm, This is just like this. Yeah, just like this, and we create a div here. So let's just see console.log what is the div notification here. So add reference require is not defined. Where we are requiring GS line number 7. The line number 7 we haven't used require. Oh, we are not working with the React. Yeah, notifications, and when we add it, reference error create element is not defined. Create element is not okay. So let's just see how to create a element in DOM.js. For now, I just forgot the text. Let's okay, document.create element we are using. Taking a reference, it's okay. Every time you can't remember when you're working with another thing, another text stack or something. So okay, so let's just see how does this thing work in div. Okay, now it's repeating the div, and now what we have to do is we have to implement this div inside the notification. We haven't created div, and this we have when we click it, we have created a div, right? And what I need, this div should be go inside this and create write a notification hashtag one. So I need this thing to happen. So it will be adding the notification inside the our notification container. Okay. So created a notifications, and now what I supposed to do is adding this. First of all, we have to add a div notification dot text inner text inner HTML, not inner HTML. We have to inner text here. Uh, Inner text. What we have to do is inner text equals to notification notification one. For now, we are doing as a just for creating a boiler structure. Just when we got completed the boiler structure, we try to implement our system design knowledge and our of oops oriented concepts inside it. Okay. So when we did this, okay, inner text is not a function. Okay, yeah, inner text is not a function. This is just have a property which needs to be zero value. Add text. Okay, so now we got the notifications one, and I need to notification hashtag one for better understanding. Yeah, notification hashtag notification. How we are supposed to do? Just say hashtag notification. Okay, so we are good to go. Okay, so we are good. Yeah. So let's just create notifications. We have been created, and now what we will do is uh, notification the container dot push. Does it use the push, or how to insert a very data div inside a notification dot what we are having attribute document dot position document tile event insert append child. We are having an append child. It's happened. So we try to Google it or understand how to so this kind of you figure it out. Notification container dot append child, and here we will be doing the develop notifications. And let's just check does it working properly. I refresh it. Okay. Add thing. Yeah, you can see the notifications hashtag one. Okay. So we're good to go here. Avoiding little bit styling, we are avoiding just working with playing with the raw complement. So okay, we understood, and what we then we have been done this. Now let's remove the console. Else for creating those element asks how I will insert the notification to container append or prepend. Okay, yeah, we have append child. Prepend also we are having, but we are going with append child for now. Choose the one that satisfies requirement for new notifications above and once the older one above the older ones. Okay, so here our condition is not just one thing. We want okay, yeah, we are having the multiple notifications also. Not just prepend. Let's try with the prepend. Prepend. Uh, it's all the same thing. Okay, if you have a append, okay, mm, let's have a const I equals to 0 here. And what we are going to do is just making a dynamic version of this. Okay, yeah, made it a dynamic and here we are I. So after this I plus plus always. Okay, okay, not okay, constant value. Okay, that's also should not be constant, it should be add list. Oh, okay, okay, sorry. And what we have to do is above. Okay, it's working fine. What about the prepend? I just understood. Okay. The append one is okay. So ascending and descending order. Okay, Dasha. So what we have to do is, we have to ascending or descending order. Okay, so we will go with the prepend because we need the latest notification first. It's a concept of okay, LIFO. First and last LIFO concept. So you've been learned if you have been practicing a DSS or some part of operating system, then that also you have been LIFO concept, LIFO, FIFO. You know about this concept, mention in the comment section, share your experience about that. It has a funny experience. Okay, and let's start with the one. Okay, we are about to go. Um, Apart from this, do we have another thing? Uh, okay, the quality code. Meaningful variable and function names, small reusable functions, avoid global variables where possible, keep DOM queries minimal, don't duplicate the logic. Okay, document create element, append, prepend, remove. Okay, we have to remove also. Um, Multiple function list has a requirement. What else we are having from the hint section? Just see. After okay, append prepend, once a notification appears, access will this remove itself. User click close, time expires. Both should remove the same notifications. How will each notifications know which DOM element belongs to it? Okay, that's where I will stop. I won't say anything about timer closures or implementation details yet. You will discover those as you build. One suggestion: writing before writing any code, spend 2-3 minutes breaking the tasks into small steps. Habit is valuable in interviews and real projects because it leads to cleaner implementation. Yeah, this is the main concept that we have to spend 2-3 minutes and breaking the large tasks into small steps, small chunks. But always due to our behavior, what we call, uh, not getting a perfect word, what repetitions of habits due to our habits is always we just about okay data we try to spend the code, which is a bad thing. I've also improved this thing because I also doing this repeated thing again and again. Let's see, understand how we can make it more uh, efficient and optimized here. Just a second. Okay, let's understand how we can figure this out. Okay. Till then, you can share your opinion about this. Do you feel the same thing about the habits later? That you, when you get a question, you directly jump into the code and start. Because I have the habit. So I have to improve that. Uh, Once a notification appears, ask yourself how the notifications remove itself. Okay, there are two situations: so click the close or time expires. We have a two thing close. So when a person has clicking on the close, so it should be remove the, okay. So it's like add. So it should remove the notification 1, it should remove the notifications 2, it should remove the notification 3, right? So let's have a close button. Close button dot add event listener. If a user click on this, okay, we are having a close button, right? So what will do if a user has a click button? So what will we do? Document dot we are supposed to delete it, right? Document suppose how we delete element, how we can delete element. Document dot select not going to delete notifications from there. Here we have a add notification 1 2 3. This we have to figure it out, right? We have to remove this first one. uh, Click close, so which means this should be close. uh, Add notification, close notifications. uh, so it will be remove notifications. Let's just search how we can remove, how to remove a element from JSON. uh, Remove method. Okay, we are having a remove method. So for that, okay, if we close this, so we got a array first of all, and it will be remove one data. So let's assume this is an array, and we are having a array data. Let's copy this. Let's assume here we have a array, right? And in that array, it has this kind of a data. Okay, this is a array, and it will having a this type of a data itself. Okay, so suppose we are having a array, and here we have a data. So I need the selection of a full data. So what I will be do is notification container. I will select this document dot select. Okay. Mm, oh, I think so. Let's console dot log document select. Okay. When I just close button is clicked. Notification. Okay. Could I get all the data inside it? Is it possible? Documentation dot inner attribute or something? Do we have something? Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. But we have a child notes. Let's just check. If we click on this, no, child nodes is not there. Something. It's not a function. Typer is not a function. Okay. Node list. Okay. It gives a node list as a text. Uh, this is the data. Okay, like this we can also check the data which is containing. So it has a parent node, is a owner, parent node, previous sibling. Does it has a length, node type 3, length 22. Okay, let's just give Let's remove this thing first of all. Close. Node list is text. Add this and now node list 2. Add now. Close. Now you can see diff text. So what I want to understand, diff text, right? As a three thing. Can you remove this text? Notification container. This is a notification container, right? Side notification container, I think it doesn't see any text. Refresh, refresh, add here, add to. So what is the third text? Text is about hashtag text. Hmm. Child node, so length is 0. We have a big one. Hmm. Notification 1, notification 2. Okay, inner child you can see here in the text. Hmm. Let's not go into that thing. Let's just understand how we can remove this notifications. Okay, we have a child nodes and this child node is having a node list. Node list is like a array. So let's store as a array equals to this. We are going to use store. Okay, and now just console.log array. So what we are able to see is node list is having a 2, but we won't go with this thing. It's coming from node text notification container. Node list text. Okay. We'll try to do, okay, if we add something here, now. Text is the last thing, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, text is the fourth last thing that we didn't need. So what we will be do is array, whenever it's clicked, it's will called array dot pop. So it should remove the element and uh, console. Just checking this console.log. What does array.pop does? Array.pop. Okay, and again array we will use them. So post. Okay, array.pop is not a function. Okay, it's a array and button click. Okay, array.pop is not a function. So what we will be doing is here. Uh, array array is like a notification child nodes. Uh, child nodes array dot remove. Okay, what should it really do? Remove is not a function, but it's a method, right? How we are going to use this method? Okay, so what it does, it's element dot remove. Directly just to remove child or something. Parent container, parent dot remove child. We can do this thing. Parent, we can select the parent and parent dot remove child. Yeah, we can do that. We have a notification center, right? This is a parent. Instead of this, remove this thing, and here we have a parent, parent, and what we will do is parent dot remove and install dot parent. Okay, let's just try add thing notification close. So close and it is undefined. Notification. Okay, now notification one is uh one and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. Okay. It's removing all the thing. But we didn't want to all the thing at once, right? User clicks close. So both should remove the same notification. How will each notification know which DOM elements belong to it? Okay, so whenever it clicks the closures, I mean close button, so it's need to be removed. Oh, this is not working. Close, close, show. Add notification 1, 2, 3. So it not should be the close the whole thing. Mm. How do you figure this out? It should remove only the one thing, right? Uh, it has a closure style also. What are the concepts here? DOM manipulation we are working, event handling we are working, closures. We have to deal with closures and timers also. We are missing and lacking those concepts in our uh, program. So let's little bit understand how we are going to learn this on. What closure is the store function to functions access closures syntax ranges. Closure is not a unique keyword. It's okay. Let's have a check. Outer functions, outer variable, reset function, inner function. Function returns another functions. Okay. Let's try give a try and figure this out. Just a second. Little. I'm coming. Okay, so we are back again. And how am I supposed to do this? So we have to manage the code thing. Timer expires and set timer. Timers is about to set timer. So when a person click a close button, it should works both the thing. How the other things we are having, just checking it. UI requirement button show notification. An empty container while notifications will appear. Okay. Behavior. Every click on the button should create a new notifications. Yeah, the each notification should 1, 2, 3. It can be another vice versa. I have a close button automatically disappears after 3 seconds. Okay. It has a close button, but also automatically the disappears after 3 seconds. Mm, if a user clicks a close, remove it immediately. Closing one notification must not affect any other notification. Okay. Functional, just functional requirement, multiple notifications can exit at the same time. Okay. Each notification manage its own time independently. If a notification is manually closed before 3 seconds, it must not attempt to remove itself again later. New notifications should appear above older ones. Got it. We have been doing that thing. Mm, Meaningful variable function names, reusable functions. Okay. Uh, Show button is not working here. Remove this. So we are not dealing with show button. We have a add and a close button, right? And let's remove this thing also. Mhm. Not having a useful here. Okay, what I think is we are working with a closure, right? Mm, how you think it on in this closure here? Mm-mm-mm. When an add button is happen, okay, when it's added, we have a global variable I here, so it's supposed to here on the top of the thing. Okay, so first of all we added a notification. See here, we add a notifications. So notifications will be by default removed by after the 3 second. Whenever it's happened, mm, let's create a function add notification add notifications. What it will do, it's return a function. Let's just check the return a inner function, outer function, inner functions variable. Okay, closures, once my closures functions hello. uh, okay, so okay, we are working with this counter pattern. Let's just assume this counter pattern and focus how we can create add function notifications. Leave it aside for now. What we are having is notification system. Let's notification system. We have a notification system system. Okay, and now what we are doing is we have a I here, which is a counter assume. Okay, that's we are having a I, and what we are doing is return. We are returning an object here. So we are taking a reference for this and understanding how we can create, because it's a little bit similar to us. So what we'll do is add notification, and add notifications will be working like this. We have a function and it will be do something and it will be return. Okay. Similarly, it's also having a close notification instead of close. Okay, let's say the close notification. It's have a similar function and it will return something. Okay, so when we are doing performing add here, right? So what will we do? We are performing this thing, add event listener, and it will be accessible like this. Okay, let's manage this little bit. Okay, add wish letter. After this, we will add the notifications one and prepend its notifications. I plus plus. Okay, it will not return anything for now. Okay, that's it for the add notifications. I think so. Uh, just check. Okay, it's nothing about this. Let's just okay, and now okay, now okay. Just check. Okay, yeah, it's working fine. Add notification is a function which will add event listener. Okay, completed this thing. While we are having this, we will be close this thing and maintaining inside the function. Okay, uh, okay, got it. What we are trying to do is here we haven't created a closure. Inside this closure, we are managing all the stuff. Okay. Mm, this is the work of this thing, this thing, this thing, and it's been properly managed. So what I'm supposed to do is now we can create const uh, const ns uh, in system mm, ns const notification container and all this. Okay, and what we will do is ns dot add notification, and we will call ns dot close notification. Okay, so we'll just think it's working. It's not working. NS notification is not a function. Uh, okay. Mm, right, so it's not triggering something. We try to set it up in the add notifications. Okay, we'll follow this thing, right? Mm-mm. It is returning something, and here we didn't return something, right? That also a little bit suspicious. What we are thinking is add notifications, ns is coming to add notifications. We have written in an object and object dot, let's create this add notification. Add notification is ns notification is not a function. Why it is not a function? Well, ns is a ns notification, it's not a container. Notification system, and here your notification system is okay. Now let's just see add. Yeah, it's working. Close, it's affecting. So we have to decide about the close. So we have been using the closures here, and here closures we efficiently manage the code. So let's just check how we have finished with the add notifications. Now we are beginning with the close notifications. We can easily add this thing inside our notification container. Now we are supposed to remove this thing. So we are having a two conditions. which is while removing this automatically disappears after 3 seconds if a user clicks remove it immediately. Closing one notification must not affect the another notification. These are the case conditions. So we have to understand that and fix according to that. So let's have a if event listener set event listener is like this. Uh, What it will be do? So we are having a counter time limit also, right? Mm, mm, mm. Uh, Add notifications when it's do the add notifications. Mm. But I want to remove the exactly this one, right? This notification I want to remove, not other than this. So how it's possible? Uh, we are getting any data also, right? In here, so we can store that. Mm, let's think a little bit about that. How we can remove this. Okay, so let's think a little bit about this. How we can remove this data. Notification one. We have to remove the notification one, right? Notification system is equals to remove the notifications of one. And what I'm thinking about is close notification button. Click when it's clicked, it contains the parent, right? Let's check this parent first of all. Added, and here we see the notification container as a notification one is the first thing, and second we got okay. mm, mm, mm. Notification contain parent dot remove the parent dot remove console dot logs parent. So it's about adding and close. So what it does, okay, remove is the function here. You add the two thing and remove. What it's doing, it's removing all the thing. 42 is remove. It's nothing. Okay, so it didn't return anything. But when you see 1 2, you can able to see is 43. The parent is having the actually thing here. Mm. But we want just to remove this notification one. So how can, let's just see when it's added. So let's have a set timeout here only. Set timeout. If we are having a set timeout here, uh, what we're going to do is returning an object, right? This thing. So I have to call this thing inside here when it's add elemented. So after that it has a set timeout. So we are going to supposed to do is 3 second, right? It should be automatically deleted. Set timeout equals to, so it will be call uh close notification. Okay, it will be called this dot close notification. So here we are using the this keyword close, which refers to the current object, which is notification system, and it's returning an object, right? This will be this thing, and here we're calling the close notifications. So it will be removed after 3 seconds. So I just need the one. It should need call the remove the one thing, but it's removing all the thing. What we can do is how we're supposed to do the all, not all, rather than all, we just remove the one thing. When we add, so we got a data inside it, right? and parent dot remove is actually remove all the things, but we can't uh, do we have anything? Multiple notations is okay, append directly. Do it have any details? User, okay. It's just here how we can remove the notifications itself. Now we can have the notification. Get the exactly notifications. Let's think little wisely. We have figured it out the most of the part of the solution. Just we are remaining few changes. If we completed that also, we will be completing our today's task. So we have added successfully and we have set a timeout also successfully. Now just remaining is the close notifications of last thing which we have to remove thing. Okay, so containers dot, we have too much data types. Check append child automatic. Okay, not this, not this, not this, not this. Before child nodes, I think we can move forward with the child nodes only. Okay, we got the child nodes. Now we can see the parent. When we close, we can see the text. Okay, add parents. Now we can see the div and text. What I'm thinking is, we have a parent, right? So what we do, parent dot map. Okay, so here we will be getting each item, and I only want to return those things. When it is click, which means it has a I value will be 1. Okay, what will be the I value here? Console.log I. And let's just check. If we add is add and close. So I will be 3. But we have to 3 0 1 0 1. It's like something. So how we are going to manage this out? It's a 0 1 2 and starting from 1 2 3. We are supposed to -1 -2, I think so. Add close, so it will be 0. Add. So we have added 4. So it should recommend -2, which means 5 -2 3. Yeah, but it's okay. It's called multiple time. Why 5 div 5 div, right? Okay. It's got 3 0 0 1 2 3. This, but I need to delete one this thing. Which one is div 4 is uh, this 4 notification container. Okay, let's just check what is div 0. Div 0 is the not inherited notification 4. Notification 4 is the div 0. Okay, div 0 div is it true? Notification 4 is the 0 1. Yeah. So what we have to do? We have to remove the I minus 1. I think so. I minus 1 will be fine, right? If it is closed, so it is got 1. And div 1 is this thing, right? Div 1 is a text now. If it is at 2, and now it is uh, text is 2, and we got a 1. So what is our value is 2. We can't remove the 2. We have to do I minus 2 only. Added, and now you can see I minus 2 is Mm, I value is 0. Okay, we have to remove the 0. If we have I, so now it's remove this notifications too, right? So now it's clicked. So and 0 text will be notification 2, right? Notification hashtag 2. Uh, let's just see. Notification hashtag 2. Yeah, it should be removed. Mm, let's just see. Reload. I've added one thing, right? Now it should be remove the notification 1, which means I minus I is 2, 2 minus 1, 0. So 0 thing will be removed, which means 0 text. Okay. So if it is here, so which means 1, 2, 3, 3, 3 minus 2, 1. So one thing which means we remove by 1. But when this comes, it means uh, it's a little bit complicated. We have made it complicated. Mm, let's keep it 1 for now. Mm, let's just ask him how to uh, how to get the uh, get the div inner data as a array, because as they are node, right? uh Inner select as a child nodes. We haven't done the child nodes. Okay, we can do is my add children. Mm, including pure text, ignoring pure text and nodes comment. Okay, it's including child nodes, which includes the text, but what we can do is use the children. Children. That's why we are getting the thing. And now I think should we put the okay HTML connection. Now we got the actual div. Okay, we got a proper data. What we are want, we get it. We are using the, instead of child nodes, we are using the children here. So now I think so we will be figuring out this soon. So after 2, I just want to remove the 2, not the 2th one. Okay, so it's remove the second one, remove the second one. Okay, just a second, added this thing. So I want to remove the first one, right? Remove, it's starting removing the third one. Nope, I want how we are supposed to remove the first one? We have to maintain here also. Okay, let j equals to okay, count equals to 1. So whenever we entered, we have to remove the count. Okay, and after removing, we will be count plus plus. So and first, second, third, we have to remove the first one, which is 0. Okay, let's start from the 0. So we are going to do 1, 2, 3. So we remove this. So we will be removing this thing, this first data, and first data is hashtag notification 3. Okay, first tag data is notification 3. Mm-mm-mm. This is the issue. And third data is uh, notification 1. Okay, here we are having an issue because it start from end. So what we are going to do is, rather than count, we can assume is that parent dot length -1. Okay, you can assume this thing, right? Let's just check here. 1, 2, 3. It is 2, right? We want the 2 thing. If we add here and let's see, we got the 3, right? Okay. And third one is our data. Yep, got it. So let's start. So we have a parent notifications and what children, and we want to remove this thing, right? Notifications. So what we are going to do is uh, just check how this they are doing. Inner text, no context. Nope. We just want to remove this thing. We got a array, and from that array we just need to pop up the last one. Either we can go with the count or we can also go for the console.log. Now, parent dot remove, but it's remove the last element, right? And we can see the console dot log parent. Yeah, notification, and remove. But remove will be removing all the things, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's remove the third one. Close. So it's does it remove the parent? Mm, no, it doesn't remove. Parent dot remove. Mm, but remove will be all right. Mm, see 1, 2, and remove. It's not a function. Okay, it's not a functions. What we can do is let's go with the map only. Let's go here. Map. Okay. Uh, let data new data equals to map dot parent, and we are going to remove the last element, right? We're not parent here. No, what I'm supposed to do is here. Little bit confused about it because how we are going to manage. We are having a array which is like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to remove the last element which is a 4. So let's go with a normal array for the I equals to 0. Also k equals to 0. K less than if less than parent dot length minus 1. We are having this thing, okay? uh, and then we have a k plus plus. Let's forget about the count and here stuff. Okay, what we understood is this thing, and now we are going to have parent of sorry, parent of k element. But I want to remove that, right? Here we didn't want to use the loop. Uh, Addition will not use. We have a add map filter for each normal for loop, right? So which is and the reduce method. Reduce will be not using, it's giving a single value. Filter would does filter would be okay? No, if we don't want a filter here, right? So let's have a let a response equals to like this and return this parent dot k rest dot push parent dot k, and let's have an answer of console dot log res. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 3 has been okay. Now we're close. So we have only two things, which is first is notification 3, and second is uh, Notification 2. We remove the notification 1 successfully. Okay, that's what we want to do. And what we will be doing is notifications container dot remove uh, notification container dot remove. After that, we will push notification container dot append child res. Is it working? One, two. Okay, it's not like this. What we will be do is for each res dot for each and item we are having this. What we will be do is notification append child will be just do this append thing item. Okay, let's now see. We have add 1, add 2, add 3, add 4, add 5. Remove. Okay, so what it has done, it returned the remove res and notification dot attend child. It will be it's a remove directly after that. It didn't work. Mm, prepend. Mm, it's not working like this. What we suppose it's remove all the thing, but we want to remove the just one data. Okay, rather than remove, if we do this thing, okay, it's not affecting that. Mm, mhm. We have to figure it out something else. It's just the last step that we not getting it. Applications container dot particular child to remove particular element choose done. Just see remove is the method we can use that remove child. Okay, what we can do is remove child also. Mm, 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 mm. Remove child. We can do with the remove child element. Parent node and remove child element. Remove child. We have a parent, right? So what we will be do is remove the child. We got a count, right? And I want that count to be removed. Parent, and we are going to remove. Where is the parent? Notifications dot. Okay, double. It's not working. Why? I don't know. Remove child. So child. Child is not element. Okay. Okay, it's need to be selected, right? Mm, how do I select a specific element? We have a remove child, and we have to figure it out how we can remove it. Mm, 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 mm. Think a little bit. Remove child. It will be need or something to allocate it. So how we are going to select and how we are going to select. So I need to select this particular notifications too. So for that I need I'm getting the I value, right? So when I add it, so I can see div notifications or inner notification is div notification document dot create. Okay, hashtag text. Hmm. No, yes. What I think so. Notification parent. We are having a parent, right? So we can remove parent dot remove child element, get element by ID, uh, go to its parent node and remove the child. Okay, so what we are going to do is parent of count dot parent and remove that child parent count. Does it work? One, two. Cannot define read the undefined property of a remove child. So what we have a console.log parent of count. We just understand this thing first of all before moving forward with anything. Two, and here we have notifications one. Okay, the parent is just a notification one. And what about the parent is containing of add to parent weight containing of 49 parent and parent of 1 will be containing of 0 will be containing of those notification 2. It's just a notifications, okay. mm, just trying to list. Let's try this into type a remove child is not a function. Remove child is not a function. mm, mm, mm. Mm, let lm equals to parent of count. If we have a count here 1 2, notification 1 is coming, right? So I need this notification 1 to be removed. So what we can do is lm dot remove child dot okay 1 2 undefined cannot read the properties of reading child remove child. 53, why it is so? Cannot read the properties of undefined. Why it is the undefined? lm is it like this document of get element? Okay, we just specifically go to the parent nodes and remove the child. So element dot parent node. Okay, we have the parent here. What we do is parent node rather than parent. Okay, remove the child. Now it will be working fine. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's working. So that's the thing that we have to do, and we have been figure it out. Yeah, let's just check how it's working here now. We have add notification 1 2 3 and here 1. Oh, right. So it remove all the 4. 1 2 3 4 5. Let's wait for 3 seconds. 1 2 3 Is it not deleting automatically? This dot close, okay. Okay, console.log, waiting to delete. Okay, waiting to delete and deleting. 1, 2, 3. Waiting to delete, deleting 3, 3. And this is not recommending. And what does this means here? 1, 2, 3. Add notifications, close notifications. Okay. This dot close notification. Referencing this and this. So I need to use this dot uh, this like this. Mm, it's referring something like this, right? After 3 seconds, it is having this thing. It is an object, okay? Object close notification. I have to call this thing. Mm, How to call a current calling object? How to call a current calling object using this NGS. Let's just check how we can do this. Okay. Uh, print detail dot call this dot developer. Uh, show role. Bob is a developer. Bob is this dot show role. Print details. Okay, this is called the print details from here. Print details dot call. Uh, okay, service is here, right? I am calling service. I want to dot call this service dot call service is a dot log. Okay. For now, I just want to this call log data service dot log data dot call this. Mm, how am I supposed to call it? I have to call this right notification system, and it is a part of this notification system rather than calling this. This is okay. This thing is we are doing here calling this notification dot call, and here we are putting this. Does this work? Let's just check. 1, 2. Nope. Close notification is not defined. That's the issue because this object has nothing to call. Let's be object dot notifications. Close notification call this. 1, 2, 3. Cannot read the properties of the This dot notifications, and when I call this notification, it didn't work here. We are getting just this thing. Okay. This is representing this thing, this dot. Let's call this thing and check how it's responding. Adding and added to notifications. Waiting to delete. Plus close notification is not defined. Why it is so? Mm, mm, mm. I'm getting a little bit. Let's just call this thing. And here we are going to call this like this. We are trying. Okay, it works. Let's have a 2, 3. Mm, But it didn't work, right? Let's just have a console.log so we can understand does this thing works or not. Console.log. We are checking does this syntax is actually working or not. 1, 2, 3, and we are calling this close button is clicked. Undefined, undefined, undefined. Yeah, the button is working fine, but at 1, 2, 3, we are working with if the 3 second okay is undefined. Mm, if we remove this thing, okay, 1, 2, actually automatically should delete. Okay, it's returning something, deleting. Okay, close button dot add event listener, and it's revealing whole function. Mm, it's revealing add dot click console dot close button. Okay, the actual the close button is working, right? Now we are just calling this thing, which means when we added this thing, so it should remove also. But it is undefined. And why it is not clear? See, now it's clear because actually it should call twice. Okay, let's add. Wait for 1, 2. Type error is not a function. This is we are getting little bit confused how we are going to use this thing because we are getting the this keyword, right? And I'm not getting it how why it didn't call this. See, we have added and we have removed this, right? Add 2, 3 notification 4. Let's remove. uh, there's an issue kind of, but let's see. Remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just wait something and it should delete automatically, but it's not deleting. But if we delete all the thing is also deleted. That should not happen. Remove the child element. Mm, see 1, 8, 9. Let's remove all. It should not remove all also. Okay, for now let's just stop this thing for now because we have a issue with this. So we will be working on set timeout second and 3 second. But before that, we have to figure it out why does close function is not behavely accurately. See one notification, it should remove the one. If 2, 3, it should remove the two only, and then three. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Only remove one, only remove one, only remove one. Okay, let's just start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then it should remove it's okay. So there is a no issue between the one. So all is the issue was coming from this console.log only. So our clear close notification is working fine. We don't have to work on that. We just want to work on the set timeout automatic function. Because in question we have been mentioned that if a user clicks the close, it should remove. Okay. After the there is a also one thing is time expiry. The time using the time expiry, the data should be automatically wipe out. So let's figure that out for now. So it has a set timeout, right? It's set timeout. Uh, it has some issue to remove uncomment. I don't know what. Because I have set it something wrong. That's why it's has a issue. So couldn't solve this thing. Okay, so the thing is I have to figure it out how we can select this dot close notification. Let's store it. Let uh, d equals to console.log type d log d. So what does this d represent? Add notifications. Let's just check. Uh, okay, here we want to check this thing also. Here we will be get to know about see this added waiting to delete after 3 seconds. It should we have a let's see this. We are seeing this, okay. And D is a function close button. You can see the D is a close button, right? Add, okay, no. Close button dot add event listener. Okay, it's actually the function same, right? D is the, you can see the highlighted, okay. Function close button, and we have to call that function. Okay, let's call the D here. D, okay, let's we haven't called D here and added one. It should automatically call this function. Why it's not removing this thing? It should remove. Because see, mm, if we figure this out, what is happening is it's our source code that we are seeing. Uh, no issue. We want just string. Why it's not clearing? You can say this dot close button. We have a two thing. One is the add notification and another is a close notification. Spelling is also correct. We getting the details also correct. Close button, and this is a function that we are calling. If we call this double time, we will going to see D is not a function. It should work because we have this is calling this function. So why didn't it call? Set timeout. We have been working inside the set timeout. Set timeout. And this is representing the exact current calling object, and current calling object is this thing. And using this object, I'm try to accessing the close notification, and I have called a D here, so which helps to remove the element. When I call this thing, it will parent notification container children, and it will minus the count in see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now when we use close, it's 2. Okay, it's remove the all. But why it's so weird really? Okay, it's been a little long time. I think so. We have done our best thing. The small issue that we are facing is inside the set timeout. Instead of that, other thing we have been completed. Let's submit a solution for now. Okay, so check uh, uh, JS solution. So due to a high time, we are submitting a solution and take a review. for now. Uh, Check our JS solution and HTML. We are avoiding CSS for now. CSS for now. So this is our JS, and let's submit this thing also. Okay. Review our solution and give feedback. In concise response, on point, short. So later we have a less time. Just ask AI to do things. Okay, so we got 6.5 out of 10. What you do, you use a closure I to keep the notification counter on private. Use create element and prepend instead of inner HTML. Okay. Major one global close button. Okay, we didn't set this. Each notification should have its own closure button. Close button. Your implementation has a single close button outside the notifications. Okay, we missed this thing. Another wrong notification is removed. Always remove the last notification, not the one that was clicked. Okay. Timer logic is incorrect. Yeah, this was the incorrect. Close notification adds an event listener. It doesn't remove a notification. Timer should redirectly remove its own notification element. Okay. Add event listeners are attached incorrectly. Okay. The method only register listener. It doesn't actually add a notification. Similarly, close notifications only register another listener. Also is required before noise nothing notification exists. Okay, each notification creates its own close button. So query dot closing. Mm, Instead of notification system, add is not close listener. Think close button, a button click, create notification, create close button, attach. Okay, so the flow is like this. We have to create. Uh, Code quality good. Name is most readable. Closure uses good. Improvement. Avoid using this when it is unnecessary. Keep function focused on your one responsibility. Don't rely on global DOM element for per notification behavior. Okay, you are on the right track. The biggest mindset is shift. A notification is an independent component. It should create its own DOM, own close button, own event listener. Okay, so we got the feedback. Mm, we got 6.5 from out of 10. Okay, what we will do, we didn't get a answer from the AI, right? We will try to save all this context and we will be start from this tomorrow's session. So in the next session, so what we will be understand, we will be not working from a scratch. We will be figuring out whole this question. So let's create a review dot md for now. So what I am supposed to do is here, let's have the question first of all. Uh, Prepare. Okay, so this was the question. Storing this here. Okay. Uh, then let's have this thing here. Detail question. Paste. So we will be continuing this thing in our next session. And what we got are 6.5. So we will be solving this thing. Okay, so we will try to improve this, and tomorrow's session we will see how the exact the senior developer would write this thing, and we will continue this thing. Okay, so that's it for now. We will be later on continuing this thing. Uh, like this, we will be going from step by step and understand how the things is happening. For more such content, we will be practicing more about this, and for more videos or live sessions, join us channel and share your details about the queries or the something that you are working on the system projects. We will love to see that. You can share your post into our community section. We are having a community in the YouTube. We love to see this. Let's practice together and create together. So today's score was 6.5. Okay, good. So we will be try to make about 9 and most probably 10 out of 10. We'll try that. Okay, that's it for now from my side. Okay, let's meet you next session. Good night. Radhe Radhe. So let's stop and meet you in the next session. Till then, have a great night. Okay, we just check. Stop screaming.